Greetings and welcome. Thank you for stopping by here on not TikTok, YouTube Live at Bloom from Within Love. I go by Bloomy. And anything that you need to know about me should be listed in the description box. This is a general collective tarot oracle reading based on the theme that you all see. Um, it's dealing with dynamics of love and its common traps. And as I was meditating before coming on and preparing, I did get the song to come back up by Luke Vandross. Again, it's over now. So someone knows the truth about something, it's over now. And for this particular reading, I'm guided to do the Celtic cross for somebody, whoever this is going to resonate for. Um, it is timeless. It is relevant to whenever you click on this video. And the Celtic cross is going to be dealing with whatever this love situation is that someone is saying it's over now. And there is some truth that someone knows, okay? And we'll just see what that's going to mean when we get into the Celtic cross. So how I'll be doing this time, you guys, is as I lay out the 10 cards for the Celtic cross, I'm not going to do the standard shuffling. I'm just going to set the intentions, shuffle the deck, and then I'm going to pull 10 out. After I pull the 10, I will use a second clarifier deck where I will shuffle out as I'm guided, okay? If there needs to be further clarification on any of the 10, okay? And then at the end, we may have something special from a Reiki deck that I have, as well as a light language deck concerning that, okay? As well as the runes. Now, on TikTok earlier, I was discussing this reading, and I mentioned that I would explain what these runes are that you guys see in the background. So I'm going to see if it allows me to zoom in. You guys could. I hope it you guys probably can't see it very clearly. But I'll just leave it at the one and kind of just point through for you guys. So these are talisman, okay? And they're for a reason, okay? They provide energetic support based on what each one represents, okay? So I can't be quoted, you guys, in terms of like the proper pronunciation, so please bear with me. But I said that I would mention why they're here and the purpose that they serve, and then I'll zoom back out, okay? So we have, I want to say is Rado, Algiz, Anums, and Wunjo, okay? Now the first one is says to carry this card to speed your journey, to ease a transition, aid in communication, and bring good news to find your spiritual way, okay? The second one says carry this card for protection, courage, help from others, and good decision making, right? Protection, spiritual journey. Check it out. You have speed up your journey, protection, okay? Then over here we have open your mind, connect with a higher power, broaden your horizon, invoke wisdom, awakening, okay? And then over here we have joy and happiness, harmony and happiness in partnerships, positive family connections and relationships, and good teamwork, okay? So let me zoom out, okay? So the reason, hold on, you guys can see, okay. So they have an energy and a vibration, and I have them out on display for a reason. First of all, just to infuse the space with those very energies, okay? But if you set your intention, my intention is to channel the energy that I have, or that I channel, or that I present from high vibration to you. If you're open, and to your story, if you feel like it's in this reading, if it's resonating with you, okay? I'm not just a reader, I am an energy channel, I am a Reiki Master, amongst other things. It should be listed in the description box there. So I try to um, take on holistic approaches even with tarot, okay? And so we'll just go from there. But I feel like this is a beautiful energy that's going to come through for somebody, because from what I'm feeling is somebody has gone through a lot and something has become aware, exposed truths, and someone is saying it's over now. Okay, and so we're going to tap into that and see what kind of guidance is coming through. Now I'm going to go ahead and read the lyrics really quickly, because that's going to help kind of help you to see where you're at in the story if this is your reading. Only take what resonates, guys. I'm going to always say that. And even what does, always use your higher guidance. Always, practice and cultivate tapping into your own intuition, because that's what love is. That's what freedom is. That's what true spirituality is, in my opinion. Okay? Readers, mediums, psychics, whatever, spiritualists, clergy, all of that is really just supposed to serve as a guide to your own higher guidance or confirmation. But you have divinity within yourself. You're connected to the divine source yourself. You have a path that you can choose to awaken and ascend yourself. And I hope to provide that kind of empowerment, because in my estimation, leadership or teachers, gurus, or whatever you want to equate, those that are in alignment with source, those that are very introspective, those that understand energy and the laws of the universe, is not seeking to lord over you, is not seeking to have power and control over you, is not seeking to have you codependent on their wisdom. Rather, they're hoping that you cultivate your own from what you see and what you gather, and see your own beauty, your own power, your own divinity. Okay? And that's what I hope to provide for you guys. Okay? Alright. Now, let me go ahead and read the lyrics. So, it's an old school song by Luther Vandross, right? It's called It's Over Now. Okay? So, I'm just going to read the lyrics. I'm not going to play the song because I think YouTube has, a lot of copyright issues with certain things, okay? So, it says here, something's going on. It's the middle of the night, and my ESP woke me up. I know what's going on, girl, guy. You ain't been treating me right, and your sweet talking ain't enough. I know you're messing with at least 2 other guys or girls. You fooled me a long time, but the kid is getting wise. Yeah, I am. Don't hug me, don't kiss me, don't love me down. Excuse me, but you see this love affair is, you did me bad. It's over now. You treated me so bad. I didn't know it when I walked into the house, but you were on the telephone. That's when I heard you tell him or her to come over tonight. Said you were gonna be alone. I heard you mention that I had someplace to go, and you helped me pack my things, but it's you who's got to go. Yes, it is. You're busted. You must have fooled me for a while, but honey, as they say, hit the road. It's over now. You did me bad. Over now. You treated me so bad. Over now. It's all over, baby. Okay? Then it says, you can go now. Keep your voice down. There's no need to fuss and shout. No, baby, use the back door. I don't want no nosy neighbors to see you checking out. It's all over. Bye, baby. So long. It's been, oh, wow. If you really loved me, I wouldn't say it, but you did me bad. You treated me so bad. It's over now. Sure, it's all over now. Okay? And it says, it's too late now. It's over now. That's the end, right? That's Luther Vandross. So, you guys, first and foremost, I want to say, if this is something new and recent for you, and you're still feeling the pain of it, I send you love and light and compassion to you. Okay? I don't need to know you to do that. Okay? All I know is the human experience, and that even when something is essentially the best thing for us sometimes, they still hurt. when it's new, when it's just happening. It still hurts, even if, if you want to liken it to like going to the doctor or getting something, removed, or, I'm saying, certain things, it's like, it may hurt, you know, but you'll feel better after a while. You may have some soreness and some tenderness and some post-surgery, symptoms, but essentially, if the poison has been removed properly, then you'll feel much better, much freer, much lighter, much more like yourself, and have a space to create a healthier life for yourself, as it is in love, okay? On the TikTok live, we talked about these weird dynamics of what the common entrapments are, and I don't want to really get too far into what we discussed over there, but essentially it's about how we all have a kryptonite, you guys. We all have an Achilles heel, and I mentioned the show Two and a Half Men in an episode that I saw today, and essentially it talks about how we get disarmed. Our senses are disarmed by what our Achilles heel is, or the kryptonite, if we're not aware of it, and if we're not introspective, and if we're not constantly, doing our own healing work, that when someone is presented in the kryptonite energy, it will disarm you from using your natural senses. And if it wasn't your kryptonite, you would probably go through the natural cycles of your thinking process, because it's not something that is your weakness, right? We also discussed how it has a reverse effect for those of you that this reading is truly for, how you were misjudged, that people basically projected whorish ways, deceptive ways onto you, when they should have been assigning it to those who were really in the energy. But because those that were really in that energy was people's kryptonites, they were blinded and disarmed and looked at them as innocent, pure, non-threatening, believe whatever the hell came out of their mouths, okay? And the individuals, like my collective who I'm talking to, that maybe you were not their kryptonite and was a sincere, legit person, and just had issues and situations in life like any other normal person does, but you were looked upon as the threat, as someone that was a gold digger, someone trying to seek an opportunity, someone that was a slut, someone that was dishonest, someone that wasn't to be trusted. And in fact, you were probably one of very few that holds integrity, that the universe looks at as honorable. Okay, and so you all experience, feeling like you got, kind of like the song says, you treated me so bad, right? You treated me so bad. It's over now. People were always looking for other options. It was their kryptonites that they were talking to on the phone in the song, right? People who held that energy. Kryptonites can be anything, okay? It's the physicality, it's the 3D, it's one's addictions, it's one's tendencies, right? So they allowed that, okay? And you all felt some kind of way about it. But for the collective I'm reading for, it has to be for me to be guided to do this. There has been some type of a success or healing from this. And this is why the song is saying it's over. There's some truths that's been revealed. And I feel like the truths is essentially that you all are coming to realize that, that these individuals are easily guided or easily misled, okay? They're followers, that they're easily fooled, that they're stuck in like their lustful ways, and that they only come to the authentic people after being wounded. And then, you see what I'm trying to say? The authentic people, because, you can't really fake energy, truly. So these individuals come back to the authentic people when they're wounded from dealing with the people that was the Achilles heel, okay? And so you guys are accepting that that is who some of these people are, and that is who they will always be, and that you have to deal with your own version of that. So if you have this syndrome like, the good girl, bad guy, good girl, or the nerd in high school always having a crush on a jock, or you know what I'm saying? Like looking at your own version so that you yourself can see like this needs to heal and change so that I'm paying attention to the red flags, or that I'm not, constantly being drawn to individuals that look at you like a resource for emergencies, right? Like the jocks do. They go to the nerds, you know what I'm saying? Do my homework, and you know what I'm saying? Like they party and they have the cheerleaders and all the popular this and that, but when they want something legit, they're dealing with the real. When they be wanting something for real shit, you know what I'm saying? They go to the nerds. You know what I'm saying? The authentic ones. When they're broken, when they're having trouble, you usually see them talking to the nerds. It's not the popular ones, it's not the fanciful ones, because all they're good for is the party and what they can get out of it. So collective, I feel like you guys' lesson was to value yourself and recognize these things as your kryptonite, understanding that you're nobody's, resource center or rescue center or respite center, you know what I'm saying? So people can feed off your beautiful energy, but they're addicted to karmic energy. They're addicted to their Achilles heel, their kryptonite, right? It's their free will. So you guys have to just take the responsibility to say, okay, you don't put yourself in that situation anymore. You do your healing, you do your growth, you raise your vibration, you look at why you choose what you choose, you look at why you tolerate what you tolerate, you change the way you're choosing and picking, right? And you guys have gotten that, oh, your picker is broken, right? Your picker is broken. Because you don't want someone that's easily misled. You do not, that is not a love mate, okay? Someone came on the line and was asking, why did this one leave me? Don't they love me? Or, it was like different people coming on. And, I'm like, wow, man, I've been there. It's been a long while since I've had to go through that. But, that's not a good energy. And I think I told the individual the greater question is this, because in some cases, these people actually do, at least to the extent in which they feel like what love is, right? But at the end of the day, if they're not capable of healthy, adult, mature love, what is the point of it? If you have to sit and guess, and you're not in the 7th grade and 12 years old, passing notes in a classroom, right? If you have to do that, it's like ask yourself the question, well, huh? Is that what you want? I mean, it's not about judgment fears, but we got to get to the core of that. Like, I feel like we all have a birthright as human beings. We're all on different paths and journeys. We've all carnated on different soul levels. We all have different backgrounds, wants, needs, and desires, but the one thing that's one and the same is that we are one, we're human, okay? And we have a divine birthright to a life worth living and a love worth having, no matter what anyone's opinions and thoughts and views of us are, okay? But the only way we get to that is by getting to the core of our own kryptonite, our own Achilles heel. No more blaming the jock, no more blaming the person or people, right? It's like we gotta make the choice, do the healing, and there are withdrawal symptoms. It does hurt for a while. It is, that's anything in the nature of life on earth, right? But you shouldn't have to be sitting around guessing and wondering and riddle me this and the Riddler and, the mind games and the strategies. I mean, those are all high school games, okay? Junior high school games. That's the stuff we did when we were in the 7th grade. Especially if you're in my age group. Remember passing notes and shit in the classroom before texting and pagers and, all of that. And, boys, when they like somebody, instead of just being clear, like being stupid, you know what I'm saying? bullying the girl, hitting her, talking about her, teasing her, you know what I'm saying? That's when we're children. But, healthy adults' emotions grow and develop past that. Their communication skills, their social skills, their understanding of relationships has those stages where if you're in a love connection, you shouldn't have to be sitting down constantly wondering if someone loves you or constantly wondering why someone left you. Okay? So even though it may hurt and it may have been a deep connection and there may have been love there, but sometimes, guys, things just can't work out because it requires two people to be on healthy paths in their lives. It requires two people to be doing introspection, healing, clearing, ascending, expanding. That's the only way. It doesn't have to look exactly the same, but it can't be a dynamic where there is one that's ascending and one that's karmic. That is destined for destruction. Because the only thing that karmics want is the energy source so they can manifest. They have no interest in any real harmony, change, and transformation. They will pretend it so that they might get what they want. But then the ascended one would start to feel depleted and empty and void and like they've wasted their time and absorb these people's karma because they're not really changing their world. So through this Celtic cross, you guys, I'm hoping that whoever this is resonating for, that first of all, that it just provides you any type of confirmation, clarity, insight, vindication, healing, and release, comfort, strategy that you need, okay, to close out completely on all levels these cycles with the individuals in which you're saying it's over now, okay? There we go. I know that was long, right? So I already premeditated, so we don't have to do all of that. Okay, we will end it probably in something similar, but depending on what energies come out. Woo! Hope y'all doing good. Just swallow my water here, and then we will get straight away into this Celtic cross love situation y'all talking about with the mosquito. Okay? It's over now. It's all over, baby. Okay, so I'm gonna shuffle, and like I said, I'm just gonna lay out the 10, okay? And then we'll go from there for the clarifiers and stuff, okay? Move that out of the way. Oh, okay, that's my regular deck. Hold on, guys. Okay. Let me go on there and do some right symbols in this piece. For y'all, right? Ooh. The basic ones. There are many more than this, so I'm going to put basic emotional healing, distant Reiki symbols and stuff out there. Okay. Thank you, Lacey. For the intentions set prior to me coming on camera as I meditated and discussed with y'all. Celtic cross. For whoever this is for, whoever is guided here, whenever they feeling like this is resonating for you, and let yourself feel what you need to feel. Okay, when you feel like you're in a safe, sacred space to just kind of like tap into your body and just like, you know, vindicate and allow that. Okay, that's equally a part of the healing, right? Okay. I thought I was going to get my other deck. My other deck has become my favorite, but I guess that I don't use it. Okay, based on the intention scheme, healthy thoughts, over now, love dynamics here, common entrapment, and some truth that's been revealed. Somebody is saying it's over now. Whoever this is for, someone is saying it's over now. Any storylines and any sorts of guidance that you all want to reveal with this magic cross for whoever it's going to be for. Please and thank you. We're just going to grab the 10 as I was told, and then we'll shuffle like normal when I'm clarifying, okay? Hope I got enough room for it. Okay. Bear with me, guys. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So now I'm gonna clarify for you guys, okay? But let me tell you, like, give you an overall gist of what's happening. So what is crowning this, let me see. In the present moment and the barriers here. So in the present moment, like, well, this is making sense. It's over now. We have the world, okay? That's a closure, that's a completion. So something has come to an end, right? It's over now, okay? That's the present moment here. The barrier is the Three of Pentacles. So the barrier is like basically third party energy, okay? Some type of a third party situation. But that's coming to an end, okay? With this world, something to do with either you or a third party, something is ending, right? So the energy that is crowning and surrounding this whole situation is the Seven of Wands energy, fire, right? Could be a fire sign or just fire energy. It's blocked energy, defensiveness, right? Um, you could have felt like you had to stand your ground and protect yourself, and it could have been because somebody was blocked off, okay? And obviously, due to some third-party energy, we have a lot of threes. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Empress, okay? So there was certainly some third-party interference there. So it makes sense to have that somebody is defensive, blocked off, essentially saying, it's over now. Now, here's the root of the matter, the Four of Wands, fire element. This is all about foundations, marriage card, stability, home life, okay? So we're going to get clarification on this is the root of the issue. So I feel like either someone was non-committal or someone had secret connections, okay? Which is why somebody is saying it's over now, okay? Too much, we got too many energies here. Empress, lovers, Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, okay? Yeah. And everything I've been saying. You know, people will overthink things and be defensive when they're not really into something, and when they have other things that they're entertaining, and when they have been drawn away through their Achilles heel. Because that's essentially what happened in this situation. That's why that defensive energy was there. It was always a problem. It was always something coming up. It was always something, 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 something in this connection. And it's because of all this other third party energy, somebody governed by lust, and not being truthful about it. Okay? They came off as single and independent, but in truth, they may have had commitments that they were hiding. Okay? The future influence over here is the crown chakra. So there is some kind of download that you all have gotten or will continue to get pertaining to this situation from source. Okay? And the internal influences of this whole dynamic is the magician. So you guys were probably dealing with very manipulative people, um, mind games, um, you know, spell work in some cases that was working against the connection, whether it was from you, the person you were involved with, or these third party energies. Baby mama is the external influence, possibly with the empress. It could be a mother figure, a baby mama, a friend, um, somebody that's pregnant. That's probably the third party energy. Okay. As I get the layers, we'll see what stories come up. But again, this could have been a friend, a mother figure, somebody that someone looked up to that was influencing this connection. The external influence to this connection was a third party, friend, love. Now, the hopes and fears is Three of Cups. So, you collective, because of what has happened, you know what I'm saying? You may not know what you want with this person. You had hope for celebration. You had hope for a real deep connection with that water energy there. You had hope for like a healthy, balanced, harmonious coming together. Okay? But the fear is that this person never releases third parties. They are addicted to third party energy. They always have a third party energy. So that's kind of why it's in this hopes and fears position. Okay? The final result is actually the lovers. So I'm interested to see like what does that mean. At the bottom of the deck we got the hermit in reverse. So somebody's about to be coming out of isolation. Collective, it could be you maybe getting yourself back out there on the dating scene after having gone through this and choosing another lover. Another lover is being presented, right? Someone that's going to choose you. It could also mean that a person is trying to make their way back to you. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get some layers here and just see what other stories come up. But my goodness, to me it's already telling the story here. But let's get the layers. Yeah, it could be that with that crown, source exposed some shit. Look, and again, look, there's that crown again. Source exposed some shit. And will continue to, right? Either reveal and expose. So this is the future position. Somebody could begin enlightened too. Like whoever maybe cheated on you, collective here, they may begin enlightened to some truths. You may find out something in the future. If you haven't literally found it out, you may find out in the future about all of this. Okay? If you haven't already. Four of Wands, Six of Cups. Yeah. See, the individuals had, and that's the Four of Wands again, they had connection or commitments with past lovers. That was a part of the external influence, even of your connection. And see, and people don't be realizing that, often stuff ain't working. They could have been looking at you wrongly, and like with the Seven of Wands energy, not realizing that it's because they were under spell work by a baby mama, a friend, a family member, you know what I'm saying? Someone else that had a crush, a frenemy, okay? To keep them coming back to them, to keep them in third party energy, to keep them choosing them, basically manipulating them, right? Distorting their view of the connection they have with you, which essentially, when people allow that, then I don't know what the hell they really expect to happen. How are you going to be satisfied when you're constantly, entertaining something else or listening to other people? Like, that's some grown up shit. Those are some grown up lessons. It's like, you don't do that. Yeah, you're going to be dissatisfied, especially if you got pole swangers and hoes and shit. You know what I'm saying? That know your kryptonite. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. It's like, to me, this is some simple, simple shit. But some of these people have had to learn and probably will continue to learn the long way. Right? Collective. You could have, tried for a long time with the person, but, y'all was like, nah. But see, I'm pre-empress anyway. You know what I'm saying? Wolves, past energy before you guys hooked up with the person. Like, look, I don't need motherfuckers. Shit. You know what I mean? It's like, ideally, I want to be with someone that I can partner with in life, and we go on a journey together, but I am able to live life alone. I am able to handle my own. And, I'm actually single. I ain't got 12 other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I ain't attached to all of my old lovers. And so you guys came in that energy, but they pretended to be in that energy. Okay? They pretended. That's what I'm getting. Somebody pretended to be in that energy. And they were not totally. They could have had moments where they were, because I have a feeling these people probably went back and forth with these folks, like on again, off again, on again, off again. But that too is something that they were not being honest about. So that's just what I'm getting, okay? Now let's get the clarification. Like, so for the past energy, the Nine of Pentacles, okay, jumping over here, third eye. Okay, so in the past, someone was trying to block someone's intuition and control somebody's intuition from being able to see that they were in other commitments, okay? That was the past energy, okay? Also, you all intuitively knew. Though somebody was trying to block your intuition, they tried to create a lot of illusions. Some of you intuitively deep inside knew that something wasn't quite right, okay? Uh, clarifying, just clarifying the present and the barriers here. What's the barriers here? Three of Pentacles. Yeah, look at that. Three of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. It's karma. It was a karmic wheel. This was a karmic cycle that some of you guys went through possibly over and over again with these people. Okay? Just more third party energy. They have a cycle of doing that. Okay? A cycle of getting, starting things over, getting in third party situations, breaking somebody's heart, going back to another karmic Wheel of Fortune, because they don't know how to clear out, cycles properly. Or you could have went through cycles of starting again and over again with this person because of this is what was really happening with them. Okay? It's why nothing could never really work. It's why they were always defensive. It's why they were always starting fights. It's why they did the things they did. because they were always doing that. Okay? So this is the present and the barrier here. The barrier is that somebody is receiving karma for breaking your heart, collective. Okay? And you're closing out cycles, because they have third party energy. That's the barrier. They have third parties, they have third party karmics, okay? Um, that's going to end them in sadness and isolation, but in the past, they did that to you all, okay? That's why it's over. That's why the world is there for you all, collective, okay? Let's clarify the root of the matter here with this Four of Wands. What's going on with this root? Yeah, it's all keeping mystic, the sacral chakra. Look at these chakra cards. The root of the matter is this sexual energy, okay? Somebody loves, to make some sexual addictions here. Um, Codependency, emotional addiction. Um, yeah. So the root of the matter is that these individuals have a hard time with commitment because they have a lot of sexual addictions. They like to have multiple partners. They never really release people fully. They go back and forth. Some of their partners is equally as toxic as they are. Um, some of them tolerate this kind of lifestyle, which is why they go back there. As you, collective, you guys, you don't play that shit. You're not into sharing and polygamy and, you know, being side pieces and midnight rendezvous and stuff. You're like, nah, you can stay over there. I don't need all these 12 motherfuckers' energy. Y'all can keep your own party over. Go ahead, keep that. Um, yeah, man. They just, hold on. Okay. So here's the root, you guys. I'm about to explain the root a little bit more so you guys can get like the root of the problem, right? So here's the root. We already got Four of Wands, basically. Either commitment phobe or people who have secret lives, secret husbands, secret wives for codependency issues, okay? Sexual, those that, feed into, their addictions and the toxicities and things of that nature, right? But beyond that, whoever you all were dealing with, collective, is like, they're petty. Five of Swords, okay? Win at all costs, my way or the highway energy, very low vibrational, okay? Very competitive and deceptive, right? So when you're dealing with this kind of energy, a healthy connection is not even possible to succeed because they have the wrong mentality. Healthy love is about win-win and balance and caring about what the other person actually thinks and feels and wants. And they were not presenting that. This is their energy. Okay. Seven of Wands. I'm sorry, not Seven of Wands. The Chariot here. They were quick to, they're too volatile or quick and aimless to leave somebody out for money. They have a lack mentality. Look at these fives. They're low vibrational, okay? Petty, immature, entitled, okay? They really don't have structure. They don't have any real sense of direction, okay? Because they have a lack mentality with this Five of Pentacles. And that's the issue, a lack mentality. And because of it, they are quick to drop people or quick to have, ping pong people because of their lack mentality, because of the codependency. They're quick to bounce around. They're quick to fuck friends and fuck friends of friends and go back to the baby mama and the baby this and the daddy that and the, you know what I'm saying? They're quick because they're aimless. They don't have any real structure and discipline. And then they're basically just selfish. They're emotionally detached. Eight of Cups. Okay? The root of the matter is these individuals are not in proper, healthy alignment with their heart, their emotions. They were unavailable to you. Okay? They always left you feeling alone. Okay? They were defensive against this whole thing, and it's because they have all these influences here. Okay? Always left you feeling alone. Always promising to get structure, giving the appearance that they wanted something to go somewhere with you, Chariot, right? But always leaving you like that because they're emotionally detached, right? So the things came to an end. Here's the death, the world, it's over, ending things, so that they go choose other lovers. This past lovers again, Six of Cups, Ace of, that they thought was going to be the true Ace of Cups, right? So these people have a tendency to do that. That's why we were trying to lay out this whole story about how they're prone to their Achilles heel, and they only go to maybe people like the collective when they're wounded, when they're broken down. But they always plan on healing and rebuilding and getting stronger so that they can go chase karmics. Okay? Or those that appeal to the Achilles heel. This is why they could never truly sit still or be vested. Okay? Sorry about that background noise there. That's the problem. That's the whole root. You know, this lack of empowerment, you know, to truly build with this connection here because they kept too many third parties. They love, you know, to have a lot of motherfuckers, right? I'm sorry to say, but that's the root. I was asking, like, what is the whole root of the whole damn problem? And that's the root of it. Okay? So now let's get to the crown. So you guys got Seven of Wands. So that was the whole overall energy of this connection. And it's why you were frustrated. It's why no matter how nice and sweet you were, no matter what you said or did, that it just wasn't going to change anything. Okay? They were closed off. Yeah, they were the devil. Seven of Wands and the Master, the devil. Okay? They were toxic. They were devilish, controlling, manipulative. Look at this person's heart is closed off. It's in jail. They were purposefully holding their heart back because in their disillusionment, you know, they confuse lust with love. They confuse, you know what I'm saying, their addictions to their kryptonite and Achilles heel as love. So, and though you may have had love for this person, you may have had true love, okay? Um, they, you know, like I said, they probably came to you all for rescue, for your caring nature, for your healing energy, but, you know, they confuse all that toxic energy that they're addicted to as love and as what they want. They could have said that to you all, but they didn't because why? They're toxic, right? And this energy crowned the entire connection. Defensiveness, stubbornness, okay? Um, yeah, that's major stubborn energy. Refusal to change, refusing to compromise, refusing to heal, refusing. This person essentially defended their toxicity. They defend being selfish, being egotistical, being stubborn, being with other lovers, okay? So when this kind of energy crowns a relationship, it's not gonna work no matter how beautiful and loving one person is. It doesn't matter. Okay? Yeah, look at Two of Wands, unable to make a choice. What's crowning this person was always presented. The universe could have stepped in to test them. Their higher selves probably did that to see if they had developed, if they had grown up, if they had really changed, to because some of these people were crying out to the universe asking for something every time that they would go through a breakup with one of their karmic hosts. And so the universe probably presented you, but because you were not the kryptonite, the Achilles heel, right? They didn't see enough payoff. They didn't understand it, see it, want it, or whatever. They only wanted it for respite services, okay? So they lived in a land of stagnating this connection, being indifferent to it, putting it on hold, not able to make a choice because of their toxic, devilish ways. Let's get the internal influence with that position, and I'm just get the rest of the cards out so I don't keep talking here. Internal influence is this position. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, this is crazy. Let's clarify external influence with this empress. External influence with this empress. Yup. Ooh-wee. Okay. Let's clarify hopes and fears. Three of Cups. Oh. Oh boy, communication. Let's clarify final results. No, first, let's clarify the future influence. Future. Clarify the future before I do that one. Let's clarify the future influence. I don't know if I like that. Oh boy. Well, let's clarify final results with the letter. Okay, Eight of Wands, I do like that. Okay, I do like that. And look at Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands. Look at, okay. The deck is split, right? So, there's Seven of Wands again, Seven of Wands again, Seven of Swords, right? Whoop. There was a lot of lies, you know? A lot of lies, cheating, deceiving, sneaking energy in this whole connection from the beginning. That's what surrounded the entire connection and why it did not even have a chance to ever be anything other than what it was. Toxic. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So as I clarified, you guys, I got all the rest of the clarification out here. This is the Hanged Man. Yeah, I believe, yeah. This is the Hanged Man, you guys. And so someone, wanted to just keep you stuck, okay? shot at life and a healthy love that you don't have to be in no hangman position for. Okay? But they tried to keep you hanging. You probably were kept hanging for a while when you were still in it and when you still wanted it. But it was through spell work. Probably these third parties were doing spell work to keep it stagnant. Okay? To keep that person fucked up in the head. To keep stagnating. Look at crown chakra. Five of Wands. Competition. Fighting, warring. I'm not sure, but I'm going to get some more on that one, okay? So that's internally. This is what influenced this whole connection. Somebody was always manipulating, always trying to keep somebody waiting, always keeping somebody hanging while they go play in the devil's playground, okay? Now, the external influence was an actual empress, okay? Now, the empress, like I said, is not always divine feminine. You gotta understand that. The empress represents someone who could be like I said, a mother figure, a baby mama, okay? And, externally, this is an empress that was, uh, possibly tormenting your person. Nine of Swords, darkest fears here. They could have been afraid of this person. They could have been threatening this person. They could have been, in that person's ear, causing this person to have sleepless nights. Hell, their spell work was probably causing this person to have sleepless nights. Okay? Nine of Swords, darkest fears. Maybe they had a secret that this Empress was going to reveal. Maybe they knew some dark stuff that y'all didn't know about. And this Empress was like, they started influencing the connection. This is the external influence. Okay? Another thing I'm picking up is that an Empress could have been afraid and up all night, okay, about this connection. And started influencing your person because they didn't want to face their fears of being alone, or they didn't want to face their fears of not being able to have access to that person anymore. Because maybe they knew that if this person really fully got with you, then it would mean an end to their manipulation. It would mean an end to their whatever they're getting out of that person. Okay? So hence commenced a strategy, right? Hopes and fears. Here you go. Got a communication card. Okay? Three of Cups, the throat. So, I feel like you collective, you wanted this to work. You were probably trying to communicate with this person the best you could. You know what I'm saying? But you were dealing with somebody that was blocked off intentionally, that was holding things from you, that was in a lot of devilish energy and addiction, and that just didn't have the best of communication skills anyway. They didn't talk to you properly, okay? And yeah, you knew that they were talking to others. The reason why they didn't have time, because they were talking to 3+ motherfuckers. Right? It's just some of them didn't have no damn job when you were dealing with them, so it was like, a motherfucker went at work. You know what I'm saying? Whoop. So, you know what I'm saying? You were hoping, for some of you, you were hoping that they would eventually just tell you the truth about it. I think for some of you, to be quite honest, that because that third eye energy and some of y'all's guides telling y'all some stuff, at some point you're really like, look, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all ain't thirsty. You know what I'm saying? Whoa. You were like, look, you may have loved the person, but it's like, just be real about who the fuck you are, you know? And then some of you guys probably started holding back yourself or holding communication because you guys knew that they were up to fuck shit. You started picking up that they were dealing with karmic energies and in cahoots with other people. And so y'all probably even started saying, okay, they want to act like that's not happening. They want to act like I'm crazy. They want to, act like this and that. Okay. Yet asking me questions about where I'm moving to and who I'm moving with and what I'm doing and why. So y'all probably start lying and throwing them off the track because it's like, I ain't gonna give you information. I'm not gonna give you information. Why? So you can go and tell all of your karmics that you're pretending to not have. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like you guys were just like, I wish this person would have told the truth. It didn't have to be like that, you know. They should have just told the truth. And then, you would have been free. They could have went and done. But the thing is, the person was selfish and they want to hold on to your energy. They want to like put y'all on layaway plans and shit. Be on layaway reserve for when these other busy hoes make you pissed off. You know what I'm saying? Or when when the busy hoes run off, because most of the hoes run off too. Because some of them wasn't wanting your person for the same reasons. They act like they love your person, but they don't. Okay? Your person went through many cycles with these people. Okay? Um, their hopes and fears is the same thing. I feel like, because this is hopes and fears, yeah. Some of them may want to actually communicate with you now, collective. But they're equally afraid of it because they know, first of all, they know with all this third eye energy here and crown chakra energy and shit, right? They know you know. So they may want to communicate something to you with this little chakra, but they're like, man, I have to tell the truth about the third parties. I have to tell the truth about everything that happened if I even want a shot of even a friendship with this person. If I want a shot on anything with this person, I'm going to have to actually come and communicate. I'm going to have to initiate communication because the collective ain't going to do it. Not at this point. They're afraid of some of y'all rejecting them because of the stuff that happened. Okay? Now, the future influence with this crown chakra and five of wands, I'm getting a mixed energy off of that because it's like either you're gonna go into some kind of mental conflict or they are. Okay? About all of this. Someone may be getting a download from source in terms of, putting you in this competition with others. They may get a download in terms of, revealing why the shit was a shit show. Okay, or you may. Someone may also get a download and understanding that they may want to fight for something. And the only reason why I'm saying that somebody may be saying they want to fight for something is because of the outcome. The final result is the lovers with Eight of Wands. So success and growth, fast movement, travel, right? So someone may be deciding that they want to either relocate, they want to move and live and choose you, collective. This could have also been what happened as a past outcome when they were cheating. You know what I'm saying? They got some communication. Somebody was messing with their crown with that Five of Wands. Okay? The competition was fucking with their crown so that they would choose them. So that they would travel to them. So that they would go in the direction with them. Okay? Wow. Ooh-wee. Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck again. The Sun. Here it comes again. Solar plexus. Solitude. Four of Swords. Somebody is healing from like that third party situation. Somebody is, where is that? Yeah. So somebody, oh boy, somebody done got to pull about something. I got Nine of Wands reverse. I got more on that. Because some of you, collective, you may be choosing, you could be moving and relocating, and as you do that, getting a new lover, right? Because especially if you're not wanting that person, for you, then as a result of this whole situation, your final result is going to be your growth, your success, moving forward, moving on. Some of you relocating and finding love. That's still going to be the collective's result, as as a result of going through this. For some of you, you're probably going to be presented with more than one choice, because some of these people, the person y'all was dealing with, may be trying to make this return. Okay? So let's see. Let's get some on that for you. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I want to see for this final result here. Let me move these out. I'll fix this in a minute, so let me just move these out. I don't want to get too much more on the rest of that self-talk, but I do want to focus in on this final result now. We have the crowning energy of the connection you had, and here is the final result, right? Eight of Wands, fire, lovers, Gemini, okay? Um, so we have fire, earth, and air. Let's see. I just saw the Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Collective, either way, look. I know this may have been very challenging and difficult for you. If if you were the one on that higher vibrational side, and, like we talked about, they lied, they cheated, you know what I'm saying? You were the respite connection, and they were addicted to the kryptonite, Achilles heel, toxic connections, right? So, um, you're getting your success and your harmony at the end of the day, okay? Because chances are you've done some really healing work, growth and transformation, and because of all of that, you still manifest. The universe still backs you up to get what you deserve, okay? It could be that as you relocate, it puts you in environments with other people, what I'm saying, that's more in your vibration, or a different group of folks and setting it. You know what I'm saying? For those of you who are going to travel afar or move away, and as you do that, some of y'all, that's where you enter to meet this lover, okay? Girl, I need you to turn that down, dude. I mean, yeah, it is, but I need you to, you've done the dishes, you could have waited on that. I know. Oh, really though? Alright, but still though, girl. Yeah, I know y'all, yeah, that's my son. Y'all hear me talking to him. Yup, 28 years old. He thinks he run things. Some of y'all gonna say, he do. Not really. Not really. Okay. Alright, ladies, so let's go ahead and get this, some deeper stories on this here final result. Okay. So let me ask it in a couple of ways. King of Cups reverse is leading, and then the Sun. Okay. What's weird, you guys, look, check. The water element that is here regarding this person is in reverse. Okay? But remember, we talked about narcs, okay? Or people, if they're not narcs, people that are just either emotionally dead or immature, okay? Um, Woo! Give me a second. Look at this. Look at all of that swords. Mental, 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 mental. Okay, so there's a couple of things. I know I was silent there. I was just listening and picking up the download because I have Seven of Wands in reverse. Seven of Swords, I'm sorry. Wait. Seven of Wands reverse. Nine of Cups. Page of Cups reverse. Okay. Here's this Eight of Wands. Okay. Um, Nine of Cups. Seven of Wands. Hold on, guys. I'm getting it. So, pertaining to that person, they some of them could be dealing with some kind of addiction. They could be overindulging, drinking. That's made them weak. Okay, Seven of Wands in reverse, weak and defenseless. I also feel like they're going to be surprised. Like maybe some of them may try to come back, but they're going to be surprised with that tower over there at the end there. That's going to probably make them like weak. Because let me tell you guys why. Give me a second. Because they may try to come in, if it's a, we're talking about this past person, they may try to come in, right, with this little page, okay, Page of Wands, because they want victory and success. They may see you that way. Eight of Wands again, okay, but they're going to lie. Page of Cups. They're not going to be, being really truthful. They're going to try to manipulate, it's going to be like a fake apology, okay? Um, so they might, for those that are, try to come back. But what's going to happen is this, though. They're going to be stuck. They could be thinking that you guys will have your defenses down, which would be their wish fulfillment. They're hoping to come in so that you will not be defensive, that they, right? That, when they come in and be like, whoop, I'm fake sorry. They ain't gonna say that, right? So they get their wishes fulfilled, hoping that this is gonna, take down your defense, right? But what they're gonna be surprised to find, collective, is that you got the sun energy here. This is illumination, okay? It's illumination. It's enlightenment, okay? So for those that are coming in that lower vibration still, they're going to be surprised to come in and find out that essentially you all have been enlightened about this whole thing. That they actually do not have any love, that they're emotionally manipulative, okay, that they do not have real love feelings for you. It's more about, wanting to win at all costs, wanting victory, wanting, your energy, right? Two of Cups is going to be enlightened, know, that you no longer want them as a choice. Because you know that they're not emotionally mature, they're not emotionally developed, that they're not there for this reason, okay? They're going to be surprised that you let them know that you're done being stuck on them, okay? Eight of Swords, Four of Swords, like you're going to say, enlighten, no thank you, I'm done being stuck on you. I'm over the betrayals. I'm aware of all of the betrayals that you've done over and over. I know about all of your lies and your secrets and strategies. I know you're here strategizing. Here's the tower. Boom. Okay? That's not what they're expecting. Okay? That's for those that still come back in that low vibration. Now, for the ones that's coming back, the probably 1%ers of those that come back not in the low vibration, then I feel like it's more about this is what's happening with these third party situations that is being illuminated to them, and that they may illuminate to you that they're no longer stuck in a loveless situation where they realize there was no love, where they too were betrayed and lied to, okay? Because there is always a margin of people who come back that actually change and heal. So, you know, this could be the portion of people that those third parties, all of that played out essentially. And so they may be coming back to reveal sun and that they're no home, okay? Someone from the past, they Four of Swords, they put it to rest, they're healing, they healed from the past person, past betrayals and lies, okay? And this may shock you, okay? Because you all, if it's that small portion of folks, you all may not see it because this person was very, very, very toxic to you. And they had an addiction to many things. They didn't know how to have a healthy relationship. They were not interested in that. And they made it very clear from the beginning. They were nothing but a headache. So, you all may not even be expecting it. That's why that tower is there, okay? So this pertains to if, you know, if this result is still dealing with this past person. Now let's see what comes out if this is a matter of you all moving and relocating and just simply, you know, moving on with your life, healing and manifesting, you know, some kind of a new love scenario. So let's see what that means for you. Let's see what that means for you. And then cards. All right. Let's see what that is. All right. Okay, like, can you get some further guidance on the final result for the collective that's simply going to relocate their lives or move I have Seven of Pentacles reverse, Ace of Wands, and so it's giving me an energy that you guys aren't really planning right now to engage sexually or invest in anything sexual with anybody. Um, because maybe right now you guys don't, oh, that's why. Okay, hold on. I think. Um, oh. So, when you guys will date, you're gonna meet a King of Wands, okay? You're gonna meet a King of Wands. This is the new love, right? So I feel like what's happening is that for the most part, most of you guys aren't really interested in sexual investments right now. Cheating people, okay? And that, and you're not end up being stuck in some crazy karmic wheel, okay? Because you're not interested in people that's just coming in heat, okay? Though you find it flattering, though this person may be very attractive, King of Wands are usually extremely sexy. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. They're usually very sexy, very attractive, their energy has a tendency to pull, and but because you guys learned some serious lessons here, you want to make sure that people aren't, before you let somebody share their wand with you or you share your wand, you want to make sure that people aren't planning and strategizing, investing their wand over the Americas. Okay? So you're just interested in like starting friendships, it's like, look, I'm not about to do all that. I need to have truth and clarity. I'm willing to start a new beginning here. I'm willing to have fun. I'm willing to be lightweight. I'm willing to start at the beginning phases of things. I'm willing to develop a friendship to see if I even like your ass and to see if you even like me, to see if we even gel as individuals, to see if you're not just here for some resources, you know what I'm saying, or just wanting attention. So I'm going to match young energy. I'm going to match beginning stages to give something a fair shot. Page. We can talk. We can chit chat. We can hang out. It'll be tangible. It'll be of integrity. But, you know, especially if a king full of passion coming in on a low vibration or a young energy in terms of time, effort, right? Consistency. So you guys are more interested in like, look, I just want something light, new beginnings, okay? I'm not looking for a lot of sex and a lot of sexual energy. I actually honor myself, I honor my body, I honor my yoni. I'm not looking to be convoluted with everybody's sexual energy. So I'm willing to go out on dates. I'm willing to hang out. I'm willing to chit chat. I'm willing to, have fun outside of this because I will get to truth. I want truth and clarity about what I want. I want to know that you're what I want. I need to know. And I also want to know if this is going to be wish fulfillment for the both of us. Because I'm not interested in anything that's not going to fulfill my wishes. Okay? So yeah, look at, there's the magician. Yeah. In this context of the Five of Swords, for you all collective, I feel like it's not about the pettiness or the win at all costs. I feel like because of, what you guys have gone through and you may have always overextended yourself to people and you look back and realize how much you lost and how it could have been different if you were investing in yourself properly and caring about what you yourself wanted versus always trying to get the approval of somebody, always trying to please somebody, always trying to get somebody to, choose you or see you or love you. You now realize, like, I'm the magician. So essentially, I can manifest whatever the fuck I want. And with that being said, I think I want a season of being selfish. From a long period of time of overgiving to give back to myself what I've never got. I want to take care of me now. I want to make sure that I'm happy. I want to do things on my terms, at my rate, and at my pace to suit me. I'll be of integrity. I won't play games with people. I won't mistreat people. But I'm not about to overinvest in things. Okay? I'm going to be a little bit selfish because it's about my happiness now. I'm just as important as anybody else. My happiness matters. So I'm going to make sure that I'm investing in me and that people are worthy of me going beyond a page. Because I will not be put in competition in relationships with individuals that are claiming to be monogamous or claiming to want a serious commitment, but in having me to invest, I compete with nobody. I will not compete for somebody's attention. I will not compete for somebody's love. I will not. So I will be people's friends. I will get to know folks, page level energy, to see if they graduate out of that shit or not. Because as soon as I find that out, I'm gonna dead it. I'm only interested in things that's gonna be Six of Pentacles, equal give and take, my energy being matched. You're a whore. If you're selfish, if you're spread all over the Americas, you're a playboy, playgirl, I will find out the truth about you because I'm going to keep things on a page level. Okay? Because this, and the universe is saying, collective, that you are correct here. This is justice. This is called growth and maturity. This is fair and it is balanced. Okay? Yeah. And that as you do that your way, it is going here for you. You're going to get this Two of Cups, high level commitment here, where both of you present to one another true love. Two of Cups in the upright. Okay? You could be, this is coming up a lot. Either it's going to make you feel, at home or nostalgic or safe with that Six of Cups, since we're asking about a brand new person. Or it can be someone from a past life, even if it is a brand new person, another high-level soulmate, okay, that has probably gone through just as much as you have. Nine of Wands, wounded warrior energy, okay. So that's okay. Now I think that makes sense. Thank you. And I was like, what the heck? So, I still like it. You're going to have your truth here. Developing a friendship is the way to go. That's how I feel. Anyway, to be honest. It's like when we go in too much passion and want, this is why people get heartache, heartbreak. This is why the soul ties happen. This is where sex magic and crazy fuck shit happens. This, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Not to mention possible pregnancies you don't want, possible diseases you don't, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God. And then that's your creative force, and so many of you learned that some people come in for that energy, even if it's on a subconscious level, to get creative energy, because they're dead. So they want to get in the womb, they want to get in that yoni. they're going to be wish fulfillment. Another thing that I feel like with this Nine of Cups, this is coming to me, is that in the case of where you dealt with like alcoholics, drug and alcoholics, you guys are wanting to make sure that somebody is not an addict. Nine of Cups reverse, someone who does not overindulge. Okay? And so maybe you're going to make sure to see if this person is selfish or not, because see, a Nine of Cups in the upright could equally represent a person that was very selfish, very mean, very overindulgent. It also represents like people who overdrink, gamble, you know what I'm saying, sex addictions and things like that. So I feel like you guys are making sure that you, the shown up, know you're manifesting somebody that is not an addict, somebody that is not gluttonous, somebody that's not just about their wishes only, okay, and then leaving you stuck after they get their wishes fulfilled. So you want someone that's unselfish, someone that is sober, someone that cares about what you want and not just what they want. And so maybe the person coming in is going to be that, because we are asking about this new person. Maybe they are going to be that, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they're coming in and they're not going to try to have sex right away. That's why the Seven of Pentacles is in reverse. They could be coming in saying, I want a new beginning. Yes, I'm attracted to you. I'm very passionate about you. They may want to passionately communicate. They may want to, you know, video sex, the things we do with technology, just to have some fun, like with sexuality, without having sex with you, right? Without putting their wiener, you know what I'm saying? Or your wiener in their hoo-ha, right? Seven of Pentacles reverse. They may come in actually like that. And just say, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm in, I'm game. Let's go on an adventure. You're hot, you're sexy, you're vibrant, you're passionate. I'm attracted to you, I'm turned on by you. But let's start there. Because they're trying to match your energy. Let's start here. Yeah, I'm the King of Wands. But I'm an honest one. I'm not the whorish kind. I'm a King of Wands. But I come in truth and clarity. I come bearing truth. I come speaking clearly to you. Okay? That I'm not here just to get my wishes fulfilled only. I'm not here just to be selfish. I'm here to give to you too. I want you to have your wishes fulfilled too. I'm not here to get you stuck on some kind of cycle and wheel. I see from another perspective. I look at you as good fortune. I have insight here. And my insight is I don't want to go anywhere. It's not about me being stuck. Is I see you as good fortune. I have Christ consciousness. I have insight into who you really are. So this is why I'm willing, though I'm passionate for you, though I am attracted to you, I'm turned on by you, I don't have to jump into the bed with you right away, because that's not my goal. It's not why I'm here. I would like a new beginning with you where we could cultivate a healthy connection in a stable, solid way. Taking things slowly, developing a friendship full of integrity and truth. Powerful. Powerful. Oh my God. I like that. I like it. Alright. That's powerful, y'all. Because you get what you deserve essentially after all of that you've gone through. Okay. Alright. So now I was guided to, so they don't want me to do the rooms this time. Give me a second. final messages. Since it's a love reading, it is fitting for me to do romance angels as well, right? So let's do that. Oh, nope, nope, wrong. See, they keep changing it up, boy. I'm so used to doing my routine. They're like, nope, let's do something else, Sister Soldier. Roll with us, roll with us. Something else, Sister Soldier. Alright, they want something else. So let's get you these. So we got, I'm going to try to do this last portion as quickly as I can, guys. I know it's been a long one, but the Celtic crosses are long too. Alright, so whatever you guys want the collective to know here, could we get something, a message pertaining to that situation that they were in, and then something pertaining to, where they're going in their final result here? So can we get that? Like, help me out. Oh boy. Some of y'all are twin flame journey. Okay. Um, I'm not gonna stay there. Because not everybody is, so I'm not gonna fixate on that. Okay. And twin flame journeys aren't what people think they are about, so I'm trying to not stick on that. But since it's there, it's letting me know that some of you is certainly about it. That situation was a twin flame situation, and that's in part why it was so toxic and tumultuous and painful, and why some of you went through an awakening collective, and why the dynamics was different than any other connection you had, and in terms of this 5D energy and telepathy and dreams, it's because it was a twin flame journey, okay, and you just maybe happen to have a twin flame that um, a twin can choose to remain toxic, they can choose to remain in their shadow, they can choose to not do their healing, and if they do that, they make themselves susceptible to karmic energy when they stay addicted, when they don't do their shadow work, um, by default, they then become karmic. You understand? So it's like, even if that's what their soul contract was, or they came for that reason, if they don't abide or comply, what I'm saying, or work with their team, then by default, they go karmic, and depending on how karmic they go, or how toxic they go, if they start trying to hurt you, they suffer like they ain't never suffered. Because you just don't do that to a divine. They could have gotten away with it with thousands of others without the same ramification, but with you, yeah, yep, because they could choose to not do the journey, but they will suffer ramifications for doing harm to you. They will, especially if they went super crazy toxic, and then they got other people doing something. Yeah, they find out. They find out. So try not to fixate on that, because some of you guys could have, look, I saw twin flames again. Some of you guys could have decided based on that, like, okay, you're going to continue your journey and doing what you came here for, but you're moving on and, manifesting love, respecting their right to choose. That's what a real twin flame journey is. You respect their right to choose. You do not stagnate your life. You don't wait on them. You don't try to coerce them. You don't try to manipulate them. You don't try to blackmail them. You don't do any of that. You wish them well, you heal, and you move on. Okay? Some of you, they may try to come back. Okay. Only time will tell. Oh, look at you, collective. Your heart. And I feel like that's y'all's energy. You guys aren't really stuck. Some people may be very obsessed with love right now or trying to get somebody, and you're more in the trying to manifest a romantic love. I feel like you guys are more interested in authentic connections on a whole sense. You're interested in developing and cultivating, you know what I'm saying, healthy friendships with folks, you know, those that are matching your vibration before you're ready to entertain anything beyond that. That's what I feel like it's about. You guys are saying only time will tell. I'm willing to have fun and enjoy my life in so many ways. There's so much to life. But I'm not interested in rushing into something with anybody before I determine if they're matching my vibration, before I determine if they're even a true ally versus a frenemy slash terminator slash matrix agent in disguise acting like they're a friend. So only time will tell, right? You guys have a secret admirer. This could be the new person. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on, guys. You guys are being guided just to trust your path in the process because transformation occurs through acceptance. And then once you accept the current situation, and I feel like collective, that's what you guys have been working on, is just simply accepting it for what it was, okay? And by doing that, it transformed all by itself, okay? And here comes love, okay? It's here. Romance. Okay, so there you go. Those are your lovers, or money or wealth or abundance, but it's kind of twofold message here. I feel like in part, for some of you, it was a karmic masculine masquerading as a twin, masquerading as a divine, because it fell on the floor and it flipped in reverse. And, connected to this abundance is like that person was, kind of just either all about, money and stuff like that, right? And you all are just simply, being told only time will tell in terms of you downloading, for yourself, real divine love for yourself. Others of you, you have a real, either high level soulmate coming in that's going through transformation themselves, and it's going to be beautiful and brilliant and full of abundance and success and all of that. So we'll see. I just had to pause there because it threw me off. Could just simply be that you guys are going to manifest a masculine coming in, maybe with abundance. They could be wealthy. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So this is in reverse. I like that. Lost, lack, fear, and victimization. The secret admirer is not in a lack energy. Okay. They're in abundance. They're in like unity consciousness. They want to be one with you. Yeah. They believe that you have brilliant beliefs. Okay. Life force energy, personal power. Some of them may even believe what you believe, or they may practice something similar. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So over here with trust, it says transformation occurs through acceptance, right? Then it has quiet your mind, your ego mind, calming the waters, peaceful self-regulation. So I feel like collective, it could be you or the person that you're manifesting. It can be the past person. It can be all of you. But the guidance is trust and accept and release and let go and get into a meditative state by calming yourself, by connecting to the heart space, to regulate the emotions, to get grounded, to quiet that ego mind, to be able to see clearly and to get the guidance and the downloads concerning the situation. Romance is saying here, relax. So there's going to be need for a little bit of a relaxation. Many of you have been working so hard on personal development, and it's admired by the universe, okay? That some of you have been dedicated to your journey, your healing, growing, transforming. You know what I'm saying? You've been working really hard, um, excuse me, to develop, but the guidance is, okay, relax, okay? Because I feel like many of you are worried, maybe subconsciously about people being unkind to you, okay? Tenderness is in the reverse, and you all are probably this person collective, true love and compassion. Card number 9, you may have a life path of a 9, and this is you. You love animals, you love nature. This is the energy you bring with you to connections. And you may be worried that because, you've been working so hard in healing, you're worried about connecting to people who don't reciprocate your kindness or take your kindness for weakness, okay? And I also feel like, the universe is saying you need to be a little more kinder to yourself here because you've been working hard and you need to have some relaxation and enjoy things and enjoy romance as well, okay, because you deserve it. You work hard, okay. They're saying get in nature the best way you can to rejuvenate yourself, whether it's just going outside, taking a walk outside, fresh air, maybe getting some plants, or to rejuvenate yourself, okay. Continue to release any emotions of the past, but I feel like they're saying you deserve a little relaxation here and be a little more kinder to you, and that the person that's coming in when you're ready, that they're gonna match that kindness, okay? Because you've grown, you'll be able to know and see and determine what's what, okay? And I think that's it. Let's clear that out. Now this aspect is for those of you who are open to it. These two decks are activated, okay? So I have a Reiki deck and a light language deck, okay? So with each one of the hearts, you're gonna get a card, and then I'll hold it up for you if you're open to it, if you're wanting to like get the energy or the principle, okay, that it gives you. I just see honesty. Look at that. Wow, honesty. Okay. This is clarifying, only time will tell. So just trust, okay? And this Reiki symbol is actually designed to help with that, okay? Just trust. Aww. So this will help clear like energy of abandonment, where people just like left you out in the cold, you know what I'm saying, did you dirty, that that imprint, that energy, those memories, this helps to release that, okay? Oh, I see. Ah, okay, this came out in reverse, so I feel like, okay, there's that secret admirer that I'm clarifying for. Okay, they're not taking any action right now. Okay, collective, you all could be saying like, I don't care about no secret admirer, they ain't taking no action. Right? Because it's in reverse. But we'll see why. What's at the bottom? Hmm. Some of them are going through a purification and trying to get some strength here, okay? They're going through their own, yeah, they're dealing with their own stuff. They're going through their own purification process and trying to regain some type of a strength here because they too was been abandoned by something, okay? So maybe that's why they're not taking action right now. Maybe that's, yeah. So we got trust and action is in reverse, so trust this process. Thank you. Because there is no action at the time. Aww. this helps with, you know, gaining peace with what you went through in this situation, okay? And, yeah, everything that happened, okay? Because you have the clarity that you need, or you will get it, okay? Trust that you will get the clarity. If you don't already, sorry, you will, okay? See, there's that abandon. Look at romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. Remember what I was saying? That's the abandonment issues regarding romance. And so, um, yeah, you guys are being purified. They're probably being purified from releasing abandonment issues, from dealing with people who ghosted you, used you, dumped you off like a piece of garbage. You know what I'm saying? Um, Anything to do with that, that's being cleared out. This helps with that. It's Reiki symbols. Yeah. Accepting things, that's acceptance again. Just accepting it. Accepting what happened. Getting purified. You have the clarity, or will be given clarity. Divine light is coming in. You're going to get this unconditional love here. Okay? And serenity, because you're grateful. So be grateful. You're going to get your union. There's been a lot of waiting, okay, on honesty. So just hold on, okay, personally. Hold on. Okay? Now here is your last messages here for light language, okay? I got wholeness here and empathy. Discernment, empathy. Okay. And faith. The ladies energy, okay? So there's an expansion, okay? Judgment. See, ooh, Orions. This is about releasing judgment. So, and yeah, let me just get the rest of the cards. That's a releasing energy. Hold on. Oh, okay. I will do it. Empowerment. Secret admirer. So a secret admirer is got the ladies and fires getting empowerment, or that assists with empowerment to communicate. The secret admirer is being guided to get this empowerment to communicate correctly. Past life integration, yeah. Calming water. This is about like the soulmate and energy there. Patience, oh Lord. Aww, you guys are gonna have some joy, romance to help you to be able to, aww, joy and courage, wisdom, balance, self-worth, releasing that addiction to pain and suffering. This is deep. The faith to release and clear some kind of pain and suffering and addiction. Self-worth, getting back into balance, wisdom, and courage. That's beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to hold them up for you guys as well here. So only time will tell came up with judgment. And so, you know, this will help you guys to release um, maybe any cynicism or criticism or blame or harsh judgment on yourself, harsh judgment on another person. Also, what I feel like though with judgment is that trust that in time you will make the right call, you will make the right judgment, okay? Because many of you may become afraid that because of what you've gone through, you don't even really trust at this time to choose correctly yet, okay? whatever it is, whether they're feeling or scared or whatever. So this is going to assist. This is actually like light language energy, if you're wondering. Not just scribbles, rather. It's encoded light language glyphs. That's what you're looking at, okay? Um, and Pallades and Sirius. So there's an initiation and expansion. So this is to help somebody be empowered to expand their empowerment, their strength, so they can initiate some communication with the collective. Okay? Initiate some type of an action of a form of some kind of a communication. Okay? With the romance thing, it's like you're gonna get joy. You know, this is gonna help you all to be able to feel joy, experience joy in life and in romance again. Because many of you may feel like you don't even know how to enjoy romance no more because of what you've gone through. You may feel like it's just not enough payoff, right? You don't find them to be fun anymore because of what you've gone through. And so this is gonna help you. Okay? Trust and peace with this past life initiation. Yeah. So this is like integrating everything that has happened, alchemizing it, you know what I'm saying, releasing it, making peace with it, and this is gonna bring in this peace. Okay, releasing the soft note energy, karmic energy, templates, toxicity, anything that has hindered your journey, okay, and love. Okay, and you're going to be given courage to do so. I'll put this one up for you too, so you will have the courage, okay? They will have the courage. This will help activate, okay? Alright, you guys, I think that is it. That was all. Let me do a little breath, mini breath clearing here. You can click off now if you're not really open to that, because this is going to just like clear. My intention is to channel that loving energy to Gaia or source, to call in by fire and release it all, release it, to get us neutral, to raise the frequency, and to create like an auric buffer and shield, to core extract, to forgive and release, okay? Let's go. Over this little quick breath exercise and energy clearing release of everything that came up with this energy, or anything that is being presented before this meeting, or towards me, or towards the collective that this is truly divinely for, towards myself, towards anything that's ours and important to us. I'm asking for all hands on deck here, my team as well as the collective, that this is for of the highest benevolent ranks, light energy, conscious awareness and expansion, amplified, 100% of clearing, cleansing, release, toxic, past life innovation, clearing, cleansing, release, Orions, all to assist, Pallades, all to assist, Series, all to assist with this, please and thank you. Reiki Masters of old, my Reiki lineage, as a master, I call you all in to assist in infusing this trust, this peace, healing to release the abandonment, and any other energies, release and ascension, all south node energy, karmic templates, karmic debts, karmic attachments, projection, all the spell work energies that have come out, evil eyes, spell casting, rituals, sacrifices, Satanism, dark rituals, prayers, vows, agreements, contracts, interferences, all blown soul partnership, all based on malevolent fear and ego-based templates, attachments, frequencies, thought forms, agreements, deductions. I'm calling the light of fire team and bring healers. I'm asking for this quick on a past level, on an ancestral level, soul, bloodline, quantum level, all the way to time and space here, subconscious, inner child. Wow. Dream state, movie, technology, the cloud, social media, all data, all DNA, all traumatic events. I'm calling the frequency of hope open up to know for forgiveness here of the self and all that went wrong. And all of that deep seated greed, jealousy, and hatred to be transmuted and alchemized and continually. May this be so on a time loop, on a release and contract throughout infinity, all of eternity, in all directions, all timelines, all dimensions. Claim back that energy, power, and soul fragments from all of those situations and circumstances, all of those events, all of those people, all of those places, all of the cycle energy, all lifetimes, all of the trauma, all of the templates, all of the belief systems, all of the programming, fire the fire, and it blaze strong, fire the fire toxic absorption and sterilization. Rejuvenation of life, amplified for every health wish that was sick. Having attack on a collective physicality, disintegrate, verifying spell, shatter, disintegrate, every chanting of the collective energy field, block, disintegrate, remove all false signatures, disintegrate, I know I'm going a little while, you guys, because I feel valid too, so if this is too much for you, it's okay. Just take off. This is just really for those who are interested in receiving this kind of an energy. To assist with this, not everybody is, it's fine. Only money, Padme Hum. Only money, Padme Hum. Om Hayom, Om Hayom, Om Hayom, Om Hayom, Om Hayom, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Diwali, found it to be beneficial, I would love for you to like, share, subscribe if you're not already, and just enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you guys so much,